Hi guys, my name is Jonathan. Welcome back to another video in our Lego building series, and today we're going to be building an archer tower for a castle. So first step is going to be, we're going to grab a couple of these 2x4s. This first part is going to be a little repetitive, so we can speed up in the video later. But what I'm going to need is 6 2x4 pieces, okay? And we're going to build an 8x8 square, okay? So I'm just going to pick any point on my board. I'm gonna put 2 pieces right next to each other, so if you count, it's 8 pegs in total. Okay, now I'm gonna build down or towards me. So one on this side, one on this side. Okay, now to finish off the square, I'm just gonna do what I did on this first part. I'm gonna put them back to back, okay? And that gives you an 8x8 square, okay? Now all you're gonna do is you're going to build this up 8 levels. Okay, so I'm just going to do the exact same thing that I just did. I'm going to grab 6 2x4 pieces. I'm going to connect 2 pieces together, fill in these gaps so it makes it nice and strong. You don't really want to build directly on top of another Lego because then it doesn't make the structure sound. So you want to fill in those gaps. So you can just do the same process over and over again. You get 8 levels up. The completion of the first step. The next step is going to be building some windows. So what I'm going to need is 4 2x4 pieces or square pieces, and I'm just going to connect them directly on top of each other, okay? So I'm going to do this. Okay, and this is actually going to be in one of the corners, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this corner facing you guys. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build 2 windows right here, okay? So I need to fill in this back side. I'm gonna raise it up 4 levels to match this, and we'll put the roof on top. Now we'll complete our windows. So the way we're gonna do that is I'm gonna grab a couple 2x4s, okay? I'm gonna start in one corner over here, okay? I'll turn around so you guys can see it from the back. Fill in this right here, and to finish it off, so we want to fill in both corners. I'm going to grab a 2x2 piece, fill it in right there, okay? And then you're just going to do that exact same pattern again, 4 levels up, okay? So I'm going to grab a 2x4, another 2x4, this right here, 2x2 in the corner, okay? 2x4. 2x4, 2x4, 2x2 in the corner. Got one more level to go. Right there. Right there. Boom. Boom. Okay. Now all we need is a roof. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna put this off to the side. It's a little bit easier if you build the roof to this, or you make another square separately. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a couple 2x4s, okay? Again, 6 to make that square. And I'm just gonna make that configuration, make that square in front of me. Just do your best, okay? Make it look like the square that you're making on the board, and just like that. Now what we're going to do is make another level on top, connecting all these pieces together so you have a 2-layer square. Okay, so I'm going to start in the middle right here, just like I do on there. I'm going to connect these 2 pieces together, these 2 pieces on the side. On the back side now, I'm going to connect in the middle. Okay, connect the side piece and finish it off with this. All right, and that's a 2-layer square. So I'm pulling this back into frame. All I'm gonna do is just stick this right on top. Okay, make sure it's nice and tight. Don't press too hard, or else you might break the 2x2 square pillar. Okay. And that is your completion of the windows. Okay, so the next step is going to be putting a roof, a solid roof on top of this, okay, to finish our castle. So what I'm gonna need is a 2x4 and a 2x2. Okay, this part might be a little tricky, so I'm trying to go a little slow. So I need you to put the 2x2 directly in the middle on top of the 2x4, okay? Then I need 2 more 2x4s. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 2 of these holes on top of these 2 pegs, okay? Doesn't matter which direction for the first one you go, but let's just make it like that, okay? For the next one, you're gonna do the same thing on the other side, but you make it face the other direction, okay? So again, 2 on, okay? But they're facing opposite directions just like this. Looks like a blocky S, I guess. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on top so that the 2x2 piece is directly in the middle of this, directly in the middle of the structure, okay? So I'm gonna place this right here. I'm gonna show you guys overhead. It's exactly where I need it, okay? 2x2 is directly in the middle of the structure. I'll need 2 more 2x4 pieces. I'm gonna put these in these gaps right here to finish our 6x6 square, okay? So when you're done, you should see 1 2x2 in the middle, 4 2x4s on the outside, okay? Now, I'm going to need a couple 2x4s and some 2x2s, okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm going to fill this outside. So the top is gonna kind of mushroom. Okay, the base is 8x8, the outside is gonna be 10x10. So I'm gonna start one of these corners and I'm gonna go 3 pegs on, 1 peg off, okay? 3 pegs on, 1 peg hanging off. I'm gonna grab 2x4, do the same thing in the other corner, okay? 3 pegs on, 1 peg off. And I'm gonna grab a 2x2, and I'll put it directly in the middle right there. Okay, let's switch sides. I'm just going to continue this all the way around so that it now makes a 10x10 square. So I'm going to grab another 2x4, put that right there, 2x4 right there, switch, 2x4 right there, another 2x4. Okay, and to finish this off, I'm going to need a 2x2. Finish it with a 2x4. All right, now I'm going to make another 10x10 square, stack it directly on top. So grab a 2x4, right there, 2x2. Just gonna do the exact same pattern that we just did on the bottom layer. 2x4, another 2x4. 2x4 again. Grab a 2x2. Finish off with the 2x4. Okay, so you should have 2 layers of a 10x10 square. And to finish it off, you grab, I think it's 8 2x2 square pieces. Okay, and we're going to make what is called the battlements. I did some research and I found out that these are called battlements. They're little stones on top of a castle wall to protect archers from opposing archer fire. So I'm going to start just putting it in one corner. Okay, I'm just going to go in every corner, so be careful, okay, when you're putting these together. One in every corner, just like this. And with the remaining 4, I'm going to put them directly in the middle of these sides. Right there, there, there. Last piece, right in the middle. Okay. So if I turn it facing you, you have your castle tower with 2 windows and then the archer pouch. And that is how you make your castle. Thank you for joining us in our castle build in our Lego building series. If you'd like to see more videos like this, you can follow our social medias or visit our virtual community center at thecityoflosalamitos.org/recreation.